Adventures Great and Small. Today's adventure is kind of small. John and I are going over to a friend's house to install the rock rails on my Gladiator. These go behind.
Yeah, and one of the things we learned at Jeeping with Judd last year was that we knew the Gladiator had a problem with its departure angle because of the overhang in the back. Well, we had put a skid plate on the receiver hitch, and that helped a lot, but the rock rails will go between the back wheels and the bumper to protect the fenders in case when we sit down going off an incline we catch a rock on that side, so we won't crunch the fender. It's a good idea if you have a Gladiator, if you off-road at all. It's an easy install from what I understand, and it's a really good idea. So join us on this little mechanical adventure. All right, one of the first things you want to do is you can see here what we're going to be doing is putting the rub rail that goes in here to protect this part of the fender. So read the instructions, get a good plan, because you're going to be modifying your bumper a little bit.
You know, you got to put that disclaimer though. Neglected to tell wife that you were going to be cutting pieces off of her Jeep.
What you're going to do is fit your step up under your Jeep and mark where you're going to cut the bottom of the bumper.
Now I'm going to lay this one right
When you get everything unboxed, go through and sort your bolts, washers, and nuts. It'll make the assembly a lot easier.
I'm kind of trying to figure that out. So you should see 2 threaded bolts, and then
Best fit your support bracket to make sure you understand where it's going to go.
and then one lower. I got them. Okay, I found them. And then there, yeah. So he says locate those 2. Okay, I figured out how it goes on here now. Goes off.
There's a bracket on the inside of the bumper that has to be removed first.
And then one that goes on the outside of the bumper. Yeah, I got it. Okay, so that's what here. There you go.
Don't forget to remove the plastic bumper clip, and it's best to use a trim tool.
You really have got a lot of dirt on the back of your Gladiator.
We washed it as good as we could.
About this time is where you start to realize you didn't clean up under the Jeep as much as you should have. Once you get the metal bracket out, then you have to remove the plastic liner behind it. To do this, you remove the top white plastic wedge. You don't have to do the bottom one.
And then this should come right.
Removing the liner takes a bit of force, but it will snap right out.
Come right out of there. Okay. And that gives us all that room up in there now. And there's
He needs your help. No. He does not require Luna's assistance. You're good. You're very.
Best fit your support bracket to make sure you understand where it's going to go.
And you'd also have to figure out where your cut lines were on the bumper. So is this spacer go between the frame rails? I mean, the sides of the
You
frame?
mount the support bracket to the frame first.
Yeah, it goes in between. Okay, so you don't crush it down. Yeah. This right here? Yeah. That's his back.
This is the hardest part, where you have to make sure you're cutting the absolutely correct place on the bumper. You only get one shot at it.
This bracket right here. But it goes up inside. No, it's touching right here. I think I want to try first cut is come along this hole and along this hole this way. Because you can always cut more. Yeah.
I found that the serrated edge on my Gerber rescue knife worked best for cutting the trim panel off the bottom of the bumper.
I got this. You look at your fit.
We're pretty close.
Yeah, let me see up the top.
Okay.
See you up here. I can't see your arm. Oh. Yeah, I feel like we need to go a little bit more.
Yeah. Be sparing in the amount you cut off. You could always cut more. It's hard to add it back on.
Yeah, there we are. We got it. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, I have this. You go look.
Now you just have to mount the rub rail to the support bracket, tighten everything up, and you're good to go.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Another bolt. Okay, there's 4 washers too, so split the washers top and bottom. Okay.
Well, we're home. we got the rock sliders put on her Gladiator. It took about an hour to do the first one and about 20 minutes to do the second one or less. And it was actually the harder of the two. But as you can see, they're right there. They look good. They provide a step and protection for the back of the Gladiator. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Adventure's great and small.